Simply Math. Welcome to Simply Math, and in this video we're going to be covering simplifying expressions. So first let's do 2x plus 8, where x is going to be equal to 4. Now, note that over here x is a variable. Now, we're going to substitute the 4 over here for the x. And so let's bring it over, and let's put the 4 in parentheses next to the 2, and then just put the plus 8 next to it. So this is equal to 2 times 4 plus 8. But the 2 times 4 should go in parentheses, although order of operations make that unnecessary. 2 times 4 is 8, and then we bring down the plus 8, and this reduces down to 16. And that gets the check of approval. Moving on, let's do 3h plus 25, where h is equal to 7. Now, I would suggest that you make sure to pause and try this question by yourself, but now here's the solution. We're going to plug in 7 for h, and then put it in parentheses, and 3 times 7 is 21, and then add the 25, and then this reduces down to 46. And that, of course, gets the check of approval. Now, let's move on to some word problems. So, let's do these word problems. First off, we have Aiden and his new job. So he's given an initial payment of $50, and he has an hourly rate of $10. And so, we're going to first write down the 50 from the initial payment. Now, back to this 10. This means that we're going to write 10h, because he's getting $10 every hour, and h is the amount of hours he works, as I'm going to write down over here. And so over here, by the way, remember that h is a variable because it can change and it represents a quantity. And so this total will be equal to the amount of money that he is paid, right? So we're going to write m, because m over here will represent the amount of money that he's earned. Therefore, the money he's earned is 10 times the amount of hours he works plus the initial payment of $50. And of course, m is in dollars. Now, over here, h is the amount of hours, and so let's say that we work 4 hours, right? So, again, this is the first day, so the $50 will apply here. So 4 goes into h because of the amount of hours he worked, right? Then we're going to put the 10 next to it and do the plus 50 as the initial equation had, and have the equals to m on the left side. Now we just simplify it down. 10 times 4 is 40, and then plus the 50 on the right, and then it's equal to m on the left. So if we add this together, we get that m is equal to 90. And so this means that Aiden earned $90 on his first day at his job. That gets a check of approval. Now we have Emma and her movies. So, Emma has the goal to watch 7 movies every week. That's quite an interesting goal, but let's underline this over here, right? And so, how many weeks will Emma have to follow the goal to complete 63 movies? So, let's set up an equation. First, we're going to have that 63, the amount of movies, is 7 times the amount of weeks that she follows the goal. And over here, W is the amount of weeks. And so, essentially, we're solving for the variable W, because again, the amount of weeks that she works could change, and so it's a variable. So, because she watches 7 movies every week, the 7 is going to be right next to the W as its coefficient. So we've dealt with the 63, we've dealt with the 7, and all we have left is the W. And so how are we going to figure this out? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 7. This cancels out the 7 on the right side, and then we can just divide on the left side to get W by itself. So 63 divided by 7 is 9, and 7 divided by 7 is 1, so we just have W. And so this means that to reach the goal of watching 63 movies, it will take Emma 9 weeks at watching 7 movies every week. That gets the check of approval. That's all for this video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.